Hello everyone, so I thought in this video I'll take a look at some of the damage caused by the recent US and Israeli airstrikes on Iran, and also some of Iran's counterattacks here and the damage that they caused. We're going to start with one of the biggest and most interesting scalps of the war so far. So, this satellite imagery here shows a burning Iranian frigate at Konarak naval base in Iran. Now, no context has been shared about this really, but presumably it was hit by some sort of missile. Unsure whether it was America or Israel that bagged this on, but I always enjoy seeing naval losses, preferably from the Black Sea Fleet. But since the Black Sea Fleet is currently carrying in Novorossiysk, we have to make do with an Iranian one for now. Hopefully though, this is foreshadowing for a Russian frigate getting hit in the future. This looks like it may have been hit twice, as there seems to be two clouds of smoke rising from the ship. I am surprised that more missiles weren't launched here though, because you can see two more naval ships berthed just behind it, which didn't get hit, unless these got targeted after this satellite imagery was taken. I assume since this one was hit, that this one was identified by America and Israel as being the more important target here. This vessel has been identified as being an Alvand-class frigate. An example photo of one is shown on screen now. So there were four of these built for Iran, and they entered service in the early 70s. So these are quite old. One of them was sunk by the US in 1980s, leaving just three in service. These are equipped with four anti-ship missiles and AA guns. So if America manages to bag another, they get a hat trick and get to take the match ball home. This is here on Google Maps, so this very same vessel appears on Google Maps imagery. Now, I'm not sure whether this is because it's actually out of service and just doesn't move anymore, or if simply because it's always berthed in the same location. The two other warships are seen behind it, and that may explain why these weren't hit as well, as these could be inactive ones. Both US and Israel have good intelligence services though, so they must have targeted this frigate for a reason, which does suggest that it was an active frigate, not a decommissioned one. So it is a nice strike, and always nice to see a ship getting hit. Now, no satellite imagery here but a video. This is filmed from a car going past the Bandar Abbas radar site that was targeted. You can see a cloud of smoke rising over the area after this strike. It doesn't look like the radar was hit, but rather a building here, and that is how it's geolocated. The smoke rising from the building shown here on Google Maps. This is here on the coast of the Persian Gulf. Now, no location was given for this one. It's an image taken by an Israeli drone, which shows four MiG-29 fighters of Iran's at an unidentified airbase in Iran, and then the aftermath, showing the MiG-29s taking a direct hit from an unknown bomb or missile. So, safe to say these MiGs here were destroyed. So, a very good strike this one. Iran making the same mistake that Russia has in the past by keeping its aircraft so close together like this, so that they're sitting ducks and that one missile can take out the lot. Iran had 30 of these left in service, so this is a decent chunk of a MiG fleet gone in one go. Some sources put the active number of MiG-29s that Iran has as low as 19. So if that's accurate, it could be a quarter of the fleet almost destroyed already. I wonder if we might see the destruction of some of Iran's remaining F-14s soon too. And this video was shared within the last couple of hours. This shows the Israeli Air Force targeting an Iranian besiege installation in northern Tehran. So this is a very recent strike, and you can see it's a pretty massive one given the blast which you see here. This compound was hit hard. Looks like multiple bombs hit it given the detonations we can see. So a good strike by Israel here on Iran. And this is here as seen on Google Maps. And zoomed out slightly, you can see this is in the northern part of Tehran. So, as we saw yesterday, Iran's air defense completely ineffective here. Iranian infrastructure is just sitting ducks. I've seen nothing really to confirm a single missile being intercepted here by Iran. So, a bad showing by Iranian air defense. Now, it isn't just Iran and Iranian assets which have been hit as well. Iran has had some success with drone missile strikes as well. We saw in the video which I did yesterday videos of Iranian drones and missiles hitting the American naval base in Bahrain. But in addition, Ali Al Salem Airbase was hit. We have satellite imagery. So this shows 3 fires burning at the base at least after it was hit by Iranian missiles or drones. One of them, a massive cloud of smoke that's burning fuel. So this was a successful strike by Iran here. Let's have a look on Google Maps and see what exactly they hit in this one. So firstly, the big cloud of smoke that we saw, this was hit here, which is the fuel bladders. So the base's fuel storage has gone for a burden. So a good strike this one by Iran admittedly, hitting an important part of the base, one of Iran's most successful strikes to date. The second one, the smaller cloud of smoke on the western side of the base, the left-hand side of the base, came from here. This is vehicle parking. Looks like given the roads and stuff here, it might have been the base's car park, so I doubt anything important was hit here. I guess it is possible these sheds could have had utility vehicles or similar inside to help in the operations of the airbase, so it could potentially be an okay-ish strike. I guess we need to wait for more information on this one. But definitely, Iran hasn't hit an Air Force jet here, or something equally important. I think the fuel bladders are the bigger target. Finally, a cloud of smoke rising from here. Now, I'm not sure who Roger Rivers is, but he had a bad day since one of his buildings was hit. This looks like the utility section of the base. On Google Maps, the buildings here are highlighted as being laundry shops, repair depots, maintenance sheds, various offices, and that sort of thing. Basically, the support facilities for the base. So I don't think anything too important was hit here. Maybe we got the janitor's closet. But 3 direct hits on the American used base here, at least, even if nothing important other than the fuel storage was hit, is going to give the remnants of the Iranian regime a nice propaganda victory. I expect these images will be shared widely on Iranian TV and propaganda channels as a massively successful strike, and no doubt some exaggerations too as to what was actually hit here. Here's the area zoomed out, each showing each target at the airbase, and here you can see this airbase is in Kuwait. Iran also managed to hit Erbil airbase. This was hit this morning and it's in Iraq, and you can see in this photo a fire burning at the base and a large cloud of smoke. Not much information given as to whether this was hit by a drone or a missile, but certainly this was a successful one here. And this was geolocated to be here, so a strike on the airbase's taxiway. No mention yet if anything important was hit, but it is a possibility here given its location. It's quite a fire burning, which does seem a hit on something, rather than just missiles burning after a mess. We need to wait for more information, hopefully satellite imagery to be certain, but this doesn't look like burning fuel. This could be an aircraft hit here. Erbil Air Base is here, in Iraq. So Iran, despite being smashed pretty hard by Israel and America, is fighting back and has had some success. And I have a video, well 2 videos from Udeid Air Base in Qatar that was also hit by Iran. The first video is some excellent footage of Patriot batteries and air defense defending the base against Iranian missiles, including one Patriot that malfunctions and misfires. The second video shows Patriot activity to in a lesser degree and a successful hit on the base by a missile that got through. I'll play both without me talking.
Second. Come on. Get that shot. Oh, fuck. I need a head count. I got 1.
And here's the location of Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. This is the largest American base in the Middle East, Now, the missile which we saw impacting here, I've no idea yet if it actually hit anything important or if it was a miss. We need to wait for more information there to tell for certain. But the air defence, you can see, did an excellent job for the most part here. Lots of successful interceptions by Patriot. So, America clearly identified that this base would be targeted by Iran and place a lot of Patriot batches around to protect it. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now, I'm going to play two videos in a moment, two thank you videos about recent fundraisers that we did. And also, tonight's third video should be a Ukrainian one. It may go out tonight or it may go out tomorrow, but I have quite an interesting video from Ukraine for you. Thanks so much for watching this one, and I'll play the thank you videos now.
Good night. We are drone pilots by Avenger. Thanks to Mr. Sachemimos and his channel to all donators, we received 11 sensors of bombing drones. Glory to Ukraine! Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Привіт, мій позивний Рубін. Я хочу подякувати Сачемаймос та його підписникам за великий вклад та донати щодо сприяння нашого підрозділу та в цілому Збройних сил України проти боротьби з російським агресором. Слава Україні!